Sumi London here. I found this Prada sunglasses case outside on the ground, and structurally it was in good condition, but the case was so much scratched, as you can see, very bad condition. I would like to change the leather outside. I'll try to take the velvet off very carefully, but if it doesn't come off nicely, I have to change that one as well. So already I opened this part, which grabs this metal part, this whole metal case, and slowly I decided to go by hand first, and it's better we take it off whole and completely, so I can put it on my leather and cut it proper size and then attach it. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I already started the detaching leather, and this part of the metal looks okay. Just some parts are a little bit rusty, which makes it more difficult to this part, this part. This is the magnet. I think I need to remove the rust as well, because that's very bad, and it doesn't catch the glue when it is rusty, you know. So I think I have to go for full restoration. Anyway, I can have a sample of this, so I can make something like this myself even. Good idea. I've noticed something here. Prada used very thin leather. Maybe it doesn't need, but if I was on the master crafter, before I put this lining on the top of the leather, I would scarf a little bit this part, so it wouldn't be visible even when you touch. You couldn't feel that ugly edges, but they didn't do, you know. You pay a lot and you don't get proper quality, as you can say, for this leather. This leather is rubbish, even it's not real leather. It's fake Saffiano plastic. Very interestingly, yesterday I had some order from a friend of mine. He had this sunglasses case also, but it was made of fabric. It wasn't very nice looking, something even inside, so I decided to cover it by leather, lamb leather, which is very easy for such purposes, and I put the turquoise blue suede inside, not the velvet fabric. I put the real suede. And this is a very famous brand of sunglasses. He paid around £700 for sunglasses, and it came with very cheap case. Okay, I continue detaching the leather. Just be careful a little bit. Don't want to tear it. Okay, this is what we've got now. Just I don't think it's a good idea to keep this one. I need to remove it and restore whole case. All right, 3 pieces, a bit folded. Need to keep the curve, but I removed everything so I can create all the curves. And this is what we have got after removing. So here is so dirty, maybe I clean it or maybe I change it. Something funny happened. I was trying to clean some piece of this fabric, which it lost part of the surface. So cheap and low quality. Oh my god, can't believe it. The best thing is I threw them to the bin and I put my leather and I put my stamp, my logo, my quality. Alright guys, I used some nail polish remover to remove the glue. It worked very well. And this part I'm going to use electricity to remove the rust. I will show you how, and you can use this method for every other metal which is rusty to remove the rust. Also, I've got the same video in one of my old videos. You can watch that. Okay, I choose the green suede for interior and black lamp leather for exterior. You can see a mark, and I'm going to take out the corners. Alright, now I need to cut it out, and I go for my black lamp leather for exterior. Okay, and I did the stamping, my logo, my leather, my job. I think mine is gonna be way better quality. Alright guys, this is how I remove the rust from the metal part. I connect negative to my part, and some metal, clean metal, to the positive to accept the whole rust from my part. They all move to that one. And a DC supplier, we put on 12 volt, and water and baking soda down there, and that's it. And you will see it start bubbling, and you see the rust slowly started to get off the part, and they will move to positive. Okay, after about 10 minutes I took the part out, and even the glue is detached, so much better for me, so I don't have to remove the glue. Just you need to wash it. All the rust is disappearing. That's it. Alright guys, the rust removal process is finished in pretty good condition. Before using glue, I need to wipe it all three pieces by alcohol. And here exterior and interior are ready. This is the previous one and this one, and these are new parts. So I'm going to wipe and glue down the metal parts, and after that I'm going to attach the exterior first. Just a very important tip about gluing the metal part. It's not stainless steel, so we have to use solvent-based glue, not the water-based, because if you put water-based, immediately it goes rusty, and the rust will transfer into suede and leather and slowly comes out of the surface, and it completely will be ruined. Okay guys, I realized one problem in lambskin for such a project. It's too soft, and any bit or any thick glue underneath gonna make the leather look like this, and it's gonna be visible. When I did my first attempt, I realized the look of the leather after attaching is not good, so I went for Togo leather, cow leather, already cut it. And what I did for this, because it's quite thick leather, I skived by machine the edges, and of course the stamp is done. And I'll try to use Togo leather, so there won't be any visible thing, and because of the texture of the leather, any small piece of glue even won't be visible. By the way, instead of hairy brush, better we use a spatula for flattening the leather surface. So I try to share my experience and any mistake I do. So if you follow my videos and subscribed already, you will avoid in future those mistakes. Not only showing the things we can do in case if you want to change to some other leather, better to use thicker and with heavier texture, or like heavier finish on the surface. Okay guys, I finished the main part. I used the glue up to here, and because the edges were skived, they are very nice, and simply it turned back without any resistance. And as you can see, looks very nice, much better than lamb leather. By the way, I use only glue on the leather, so while it was wet, I put it on the metal part, so it attached very nicely. Later I will scarf a little bit these wrinkles, anywhere is wrinkly, like here. And the next level, I do the flaps left and right, and after it's finished, I put the interior. All right, the sides flaps are ready. Also attach the leather, just check around, everything is fine. Now by the way, we will need a little bit gap, 1 millimeter there, for closing that, avoid the touching of the metals. Next step, I rub some glue here, and then only on the suede, and then I carefully put it inside. And for this purpose, I need to do one side slowly this way, and then slowly to the other side. Alright guys, the suede lining is attached. I rubbed actually some glue in these latches and to push it further. Come on. Yeah, and just tighten it with fingers, or you can use pliers. Excuse me, and that's it. It's a little bit time to keep the shape. No stitching, sunglasses case. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more tips and tricks and videos.